There's no question that heavy equipment on the fire line are effective tools, but as recent incidents have reminded us, they are not invincible. While these folks in the big machines can move a lot of dirt, we can't forget how they are also exposed to the same risks that confront all of us on the fire line. That's why we always need to consider their level of exposure and what we're asking these heavy equipment operators to do. At the same time, we must always remember that there's a firefighter, a human being up there inside all that metal.
This is 335. I have flying debris all around me. There's quite a bit of fire activity up here. I'm receding down the other side of the road to get out of this.
It's June 19, 2012, day shift on Arizona's Poco fire. All morning, a dozer operator and heavy equipment boss trainee have been successfully catching numerous spots in their division. At 11:45 hours, they once again switch from direct attack on the main fire to chase a spot outside containment lines. In steep terrain, shortly after engaging the new spot fire, a wind shift causes smoke to engulf the dozer. The dozer operator becomes disoriented in the smoke. He attempts to withdraw the dozer from the fire line, but is unsuccessful. Flames and heat convince the dozer operator and heavy equipment boss trainee to abandon the dozer. They escape on foot to a safety zone without injury. Eyewitness statements indicate that the collapse of the smoke column and intense fire behavior made escape with the dozer improbable. It is approximately 1600 hours on April 7, 2012. Two tractor plow units are punching fire line during initial attack on Florida's Crowl Road Fire. The fire is burning in pine flat, woods, and swampy fuels. The two tractor plow operators are not familiar with this area. The lead tractor plow becomes stuck in a swampy, wet area. When the other tractor plow tries to help pull it out, the second machine also becomes stuck. A sudden wind shift pushes the fire, heat, and smoke toward them. The two tractor plow operators decide to escape through the dense vegetation on foot. They grab their fire shelters but leave their portable radios behind. For the next 15 minutes, they will be out of communication with all other personnel on the fire. As they try to scramble through the dense vegetation, both men lose their hard hats. With the fire's rapid spread right behind them, neither have the time to stop and retrieve them. They manage to make their way out without injury. In northern Florida in June 2011, two wildland firefighters operating two tractor plows are building initial attack fire line. Working inside a dry pond area where all trees had been previously cut, one of the machines becomes hung up and stuck on a stump. The other tractor plow operator walks his machine over to provide assistance. As they try to dislodge the hung-up machine, the second tractor plow becomes blocked by numerous large stumps. The smoke and flames overrun them. Both firefighters try to escape on foot. Their bodies are found in close proximity to the disabled tractor plow. Always ask your heavy equipment operator if they are comfortable with the proposed mission before you ask them to engage. Something else to always remember, a dozer, on average, while not under load, cannot move very fast. On average, these machines can't travel any faster than your crew moving up the line. As all heavy equipment operators know, anytime that their hands are off their machine's controls to work a radio, for instance, they are not in full control of their machine. During operations, limit your communications with the heavy equipment operator to the essentials. Brian Baxter, dozer operator on the Los Padres National Forest, with 17 years experience operating big earth moving iron, has some valuable heavy equipment operator insights. I will not leave the main fire's edge to connect fingers unless I have a heavy equipment boss or a swamper burning out or carrying black behind the equipment.
Hey, we got RTO, man. We're losing her.
Okay, we got good black behind us.
Remember, if you send equipment into the green without bringing along the black, you are putting unburned fuel between the person up inside that machine and the fire. The heavy equipment operator is routinely exposed to a high level of risk. Here's what we can all do to help these folks out. Be mindful of what you ask the heavy equipment operator to do, because they will find a way to do it. Whenever you send a piece of heavy equipment out in front of you, never forget that there's a human being up there inside all that metal.
They're doing everything they can do in the houses, and they're doing a pretty good job. We're trying to drop the